Hello, my name is Cadet Jackson, and welcome to my Defensive Operations Order Brief. Situation: Elements of Ariana Forces conduct operations within AO Wolverine. They are attacking key communication nodes and any friendly positions they locate. They aspire to seize and hold terrain and disrupt U.S. forces in the AO. They operate with increased aggressiveness. Area of Operations: The area of operations is AO Wolverine, Preston Province, West Virginia. Terrain: Terrain is unstable, including rolling, steep hills with sharp rocks and abrupt drop-offs. Dense vegetation lines the mountainside, including briars restricting movement and visibility. Weather: Heavy rain, dense fog, and low cloud cover is expected throughout the next week to 10 days. Similar weather occurred the previous 5 days. High temperatures 60 degrees and low temperatures approach 36 degrees. Enemy Forces: Ariana forces operate in team and squad-sized elements. After a series of successful ambushes by friendly forces, Ariana forces are reconsolidating for potential counter-attacks. Morale is high and they are well equipped and resupplied frequently. Ariana forces use roads as major resupply routes and emplace IEDs along highly trafficked areas. Their uniform consists of black clothing with OCP patterned trousers. Enemy capabilities include small arms, 60mm mortars, and effective maneuverability and dispersion into two-man buddy teams. Most likely course of action is to press their attack when engaged. They conduct multiple probing attacks of static positions combined with possible indirect fire integration. Most deadly course of action include reinforcement of platoon-size elements within 10 minutes of engagement. Friendly Forces: Alpha Company executes defensive operations at the platoon level. Future operations at the company level are expected if the tactical situation develops favorably and the sustainment functions are possible across all AOs. Adjacent units include Bravo Company operating westward and adjacent to Alpha Company, and Charlie Company operating northwest of Alpha Company. Medevac dust-off is available pending METC considerations. Response time is between 10 to 18 minutes depending on point of injury in AO Wolverine. Civil considerations: Civilians are displaced due to Ariana influence within the city limits and are constantly influenced by enemy propaganda. Civilians are not known to associate with Ariana forces. Mission: Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts defensive operations in AO Wolverine in vicinity of Objective Crate, located at Papa Delta 16 Tree 61905. I say again, Papa Delta 16 Tree 61905, no later than 08 April 2020, eliminating enemy forces in the AO and setting condition for a transition to offensive operations against Ariana forces. Execution: Commander's Intent: The Commander's intent is to protect civilian population and infrastructure to build popular support of U.S. forces. Ultimately, U.S. forces must degrade Ariana force and influence in the AO to return governmental control to host nation forces. Key tasks are killing or capturing Ariana forces and holding key and decisive terrain in the AO. Preserve a minimum of 80% of friendly forces for follow-on operations. The end state is the degradation of Ariana military forces and influence in the AO. Concept of the operations: Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts a perimeter defense in AO Wolverine in vicinity of Objective Crate, no later than 08 April 2020, in order to prevent Ariana forces from capturing friendly communication nodes and bases of influence in the AO. At the conclusion of the defensive operations, 1st Platoon transitioned to offensive operations, denying freedom of maneuver to enemy forces and protecting civilians. Scheme of maneuver. First platoon will leave the patrol base located at Papa Delta 15506245 no later than 0630-08 April 2020. First platoon will travel in a platoon column fire team wedge at 130 degrees magnetic azimuth for 850 meters in traveling overwatch to the primary ORP location. Primary ORP location is at grid Papa Delta 16356255. I say again, Papa Delta 16356255. If this ORP is not advantageous or lacks the basic requirements of an ORP, the platoon will return back to the column and travel 225 degrees for about 450 meters to the secondary ORP location located at grid Papa Delta 15756195. I say again, Papa Delta 15756195. The order of march will be second squad, followed by the PL, RTO, and weapon squad leader, then first squad, followed by the platoon sergeant and medic, followed by third squad pulling up the rear. Weapon squad will have its gun team split on either side of the platoon column. After first platoon travels 700 meters, they will conduct a SILS halt before beginning the leader's recon of the ORP. After the SILS halt completes, the PL will begin the leader's recon to confirm the ORP. The leader's recon will consist of the PL, RTO, weapon squad leader, first squad leader, 2 soldiers from first squad, and finally 2 soldiers from second squad. Upon stepping off for the leader's recon, the PL will leave a 5-point contingency plan with the remaining soldiers, and the PSG will count out the members of the leader's recon. Once the ORP is confirmed, the weapon squad leader will select the location of their gun teams for each apex. The platoon leader will place the soldiers from the second squad at the ingress point of the ORP, and the rest of the element will return to the main body to begin occupying the ORP. After returning to the main body, the platoon will move into the ORP, entering through a single ingress/egress point, being counted in by the OP at this point. The platoon will enter as a cigar shape with one machine gun team at the 12 o'clock and the second machine gun team at the 6 o'clock. First squad will cover the 12 to 4 o'clock, second squad will cover the 4 to 6 and the 6 to 8 o'clock, finally third squad will cover the 8 to 12 o'clock. After the ORP has been occupied for 25 minutes, the PL will begin the leader's recon of Objective Crate. The leader's recon will consist of the PL, the RTO, the weapon squad leader, the first squad leader, the second squad leader, and 4 soldiers from second squad. Upon stepping off the leader's recon of the objective, the PL will leave yet another 5-point contingency plan, and the PSG will count out each member of the leader's recon. The leader's recon will move 185 degrees for 200 meters toward Objective Crate located at Papa Delta 16336195. I say again, Papa Delta 16336195, in order to confirm the objective and begin setting primary battle positions. While the leader's recon is confirming the location of the objective, the soldiers remaining at the ORP will conduct rehearsals for clearing buildings. Once the objective is confirmed, a security element is left at the point of ingress consisting of 2 soldiers from second squad, and the other 2 soldiers from second squad will be placed in a security position near the 6 o'clock of the village. After the rest of the leader's recon element returns to the ORP, the platoon will pick up and move the 200 meters to the village at Objective Crate. Objective Crate is an urban village with 17 buildings. Upon entering the village, each team-size element will enter and clear their respective buildings. First platoon will set up both primary and secondary battle positions. For primary battle positions, all squads will break into Alpha and Bravo teams. Primary battle positions will be as follows. Headquarters will be in Building 1, Machine Gun Team 1 in Building 2. First Squad Alpha Team will be in Building 3, Bravo Team in Building 5. Second Squad Alpha Team will be in Building 9, Bravo Team in Building 10. Third Squad will be in Building 14, Bravo Team in Building 16. Machine Gun 2 will be located in Building 17, and finally the CCP along with the PSG and the medic will be located in Building 12. The platoon will move to their secondary battle positions on the mark of the PL. To signal this, the PL will signal over the radio with the phrase lightning and toss yellow smoke. When moving to the secondary battle positions, the squad will consolidate both teams back into squad-sized elements. The secondary battle positions will be as follows. Machine Gun Team 1 in Building 6. Headquarters element in Building 7. First Squad in Building 8. Second Squad in Building 11. Third Squad in Building 15. Machine Gun Team 2 in Building 13. And the CCP will remain in Building 12. If there is a need to withdraw from the objective, the PL will use the radio and call black. When the phrase black is called, the platoon will retrograde and use the primary ORP location, which is 5 degrees magnetic azimuth and 200 meters from their location. They will set up a defensive position at the primary ORP in a cigar shape, with Machine Gun Team 1 at the 12 o'clock and Machine Gun Team 2 at the 6 o'clock. Once this is set, machine gun teams will lay down the Iron Curtain. Tasks of subordinate units. First Squad will select teams for primary EPW and secondary aid and litter. Second Squad will select teams for primary aid and litter and secondary EPW. The platoon sergeant and medic will remain at the CCP for the entirety of the operation. First, second, and third squads will select Alpha and Bravo teams to be placed individually in the buildings. Weapons Squad will have to select Machine Gun Team 1 and Machine Gun Team 2. Coordinating instructions. Uniform. The uniform for this operation will be ACUs, Flick, ACH, iPro, gloves, water source, and the Ranger Handbook. The reporting requirements are any friendly, enemy, or civilian casualties, any contact with Ariana forces of a squad size or larger, routes of ingress or egress utilized by Ariana forces, or known Ariana mortar positions or use of indirect fire by Ariana. I say again, any friendly, enemy, or civilian casualties, any contact with Ariana forces of a squad size or larger, routes of ingress or egress utilized by Ariana forces, or known Ariana mortar positions or use of indirect fire by Ariana. The timeline will be as follows. 08-05-30, April 2020, I will issue the OPORD, rehearsals will be done, and first line leaders will conduct PCCs of their soldiers. 0630, 1st Platoon will step off from the AA and move towards the ORP. At 0715, we will conduct the SILS haul. At 0730, we will conduct the leader's recon of the ORP. At 0745, we will occupy the ORP. 0815, we will conduct the leader's recon of the objective. 0845 we will set up primary battle positions, and at 0915 we will begin conducting defensive operations. Supply. Class 1. Water resupply is available at the AA, and all cadets will make sure to fill up on water before stepping off. Class 4. Platoons will coordinate with CO to secure any desired material. Class 5. Basic load of 5.56, M67 grenades and claymores are required at the AA. Class 8. CLS bags are maintained at the squad level. The succession of command will be the platoon sergeant, weapon squad leader, first squad leader, second squad leader, followed by the third squad leader. Call signs and frequencies include the company commander, Crazy Hawk 6, 5545, first sergeant, Crazy Hawk 7, 5545, the platoon leader, Crazy Hawk 164025, the platoon sergeant, Crazy Hawk 174025, the weapon squad leader, Crazy Hawk 144025, first squad leader, Crazy Hawk 114025, the second squad leader, Crazy Hawk 124025, and the third squad leader, Crazy Hawk 134025. Medevac dust off will be dust off 93 4550. This concludes the brief.